Hello my friends, welcome to Sophie Yoga Online. Today is another prenatal class. Please mummies, ensure that you are safe to practice and use any modification that you would wish during your practice today to keep it safe and enjoyable. If you do have a block, grab it, unroll your mat and let's get started. Today we're going to start in your Baddha Konasana, your butterfly position. Feel free to sit on your block if you wish. Feet together. Adjust the distance in between your groin and your heels. Hold on to your ankles so it's comfortable and you're not forcing it. Relax these shoulders. Close your eyes if you wish. Bring a little bit of awareness along your spine. Bring awareness to your breath. You are grounded through both seat bones equally. You're not forcing onto your hips, your knees are just dropping down naturally. Find your breath. Inhale through your nose. Expand. Exhale through your nose. Relax. Breathe in. To energize. Breathe out to relax further. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to relax. On your next inhale, grow your spine and your neck longer. On your next exhale, drop your head to the right side. Bring awareness to the left side of your neck. You're not forcing the stretch, you just let the left side of your neck relax. Get tender. Optional to stay or to raise your right arm up first. Bend your elbow and just drop your hand onto your opposite ear. Your head is heavy, your neck is soft, and your hand is heavy as well. You're not forcing the stretch. You're welcome to stay here, or if you want to bring a little bit more intensity, extend your left arm to the left side. Your left wrist is aligned with your left shoulder. You're not leaning forward, you're not leaning backwards too much. You can stay or you can play a little bit with your palm up or down. Or making some small circles. And eventually holding on to your ankles with both hands again. Breathe in, neck long. Breathe out to stay. Observe difference between your left and right side of your neck. Let's take out the other side. Breathe in, long spine, long neck. Breathe out, drop your head to the other side. Make sure your spine is still long. Make sure both shoulders are dropped down away from the ears. Bring all your awareness to the right side of your neck. You can play a bit with the chin direction until you find the right spot for you. You're welcome to stay here or extend your left arm up first, bend your elbow and drop your left hand onto your right ear. Again, relax the left arm, the left shoulder, smile. Stay here or extend your right arm onto the right side. Play a bit if you wish. Palm up, palm down, palm up and down. Or creating circle, maybe with your palm up to make the stretch even more intense. Very nice. Hold on to both ankles with both hands. Breathe in, bring your neck right to the vertical position, top of the head up. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, open your eyes, open your arms, peek to the side like a balloon. Breathe out, hands to your heart center. Drop your hands onto your knees. Breathe in, shoulders up towards your ears. Breathe out, shoulders down. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out. Only one shoulder at a time, one shoulder up and down. How does it feel? and other shoulder. Up and down. Any difference left and right shoulder? Just observe. Very nice. Roll your shoulders back a couple of more times. Sometimes it's easy to accumulate tension onto your neck and shoulders. All right, let's take care of our side and of our legs. Extend your right leg to the right without forcing it. Use a block to sit onto if you wish to. Right toes pointing up. Your left knee will remain bent, but you're gonna point it up. Make it comfortable, give space to the belly. And then you're gonna slightly lean your torso towards your bent knee. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lean along the long leg. Hold on to whatever you can hold. Ankle, toes. If you can bend your elbow, bring your elbow down inside of your leg. Now push your left knee away from you. Open the torso, look up. Make sure both sit bones are still grounded down. Look up. Remember to keep your neck soft and long. Breathe in, maybe extend your left arm up. Maybe bending your elbow, left elbow pointing up. Or maybe both hands can grab onto your foot and then make sure your torso is not pointing down. You are opening your torso and looking up. You stay for 3. Keep the belly and the baby soft and relaxed. 2. And 1. Fluidly come back, breathe in. As you breathe out, you're gonna keep your left knee bent but drop it down. You're gonna do the side stretch on the other side. Keep your right leg long, macro bend if you wish. Hold on to your knees first, breathe in, elongate yourself, breathe out, gentle stretch onto the opposite side. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, maybe drop your elbow. Play with your right hand pointing up maybe. Right hand back behind your head, or right arm along the ear. That side might be a little bit easier, maybe a little bit more comfortable. Make sure you're not lifting your right sit bone. 3, 2, bring all your awareness to the right side of the torso. And 1, inhale, come back up. Drop your left hand behind your hip, right arm up. Option 1 is to stay, option 2 is to press onto your left knee, right heel. Maybe lift the hips, lift everything up, look up, opening the chest. And exhale to relax. Switching side, bend your right knee, extend your left leg up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn yourself gently towards your bent knee. Left hand onto your left leg, and as you breathe out, gently lean along the leg. Hold onto your toe, ankle, whatever you can hold. Look up, press your knee away from yourself. You can stay with your right hand onto your right knee, right hand up to the sky, right hand behind your neck or head, or both hands holding onto your toe or ankle. Breathe. Feel the stretch onto the right side of your lower back. Come up, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your right knee down, turn yourself toward the opposite direction this time, and then drop your elbow down. Play with your left arm to the right direction, right position for you. Inhale, come up. Drop your right hand behind your hip. Your fingers are spread out, so there's not too much tension on your wrist. Extend your left arm up. Option 1 is to stay, bring your awareness to the front of the body. Option 2 is to press onto your right knee, left heel, and lift your upper body. Slowly come back. Sitting down with both legs spread out. We are not going for the full split, okay? We're just opening your legs nice and comfortably to the side. 10 toes pointing up, feeling your sit bones grounded. Breathe in, arm. As you breathe out, just release your hands in front of you. We are not forcing the forward fold, we just let the belly drop down and relax. And then maybe as you walk a little bit, both hands to one side. You feel the lower back relax. Walk forward a little bit more maybe, and then bring both hands to the other side. Breathe in, come back to the center. Make sure your 10 toes are still pointing up. Depending on the size of the baby, of the belly, depending on your legs' flexibility as well, you can bring your elbows down. Breathe. Play a little bit with your neck. Or drop your head completely down, don't force anything. And breathe in, come up. Bring your hands behind your knees, cross your ankles, and let's come into your all four position. If your knees are sensitive, use a towel. Widen your knees, little bit wider than your hips if you want extra space. Toes pointing back or toes tucked under. Cat and cow movement. Breathe in to create space through the rib cage. Breathe out to round the spine. Create space in between the shoulder blades. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, exactly the same. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Look up, dropping your hips back like sitting down against your heels. As you breathe out, lean forward, rounding your back. Give a bit of a stretch to the wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Come back to a neutral position. Tuck your toes. As you breathe in, lift your knees and hips up. And as you breathe out, come to your first downward dog of the practice. Make it comfortable. Keep your knees slightly bent if you wish. Keep the belly soft. Pedal your legs, right heel down, left knee bent. Switch. Switch again. One more time. Bending both knees, lifting your sit bones up. And as you breathe out, grounding your heels down as much as possible. Bending your knees, look back in between your feet and slowly walking your feet back. Your feet are hip width apart, parallel to each other. Breathe in, look halfway up, shoulders back away from your ears. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, bend your knees, walk your hands along your legs to come up. Roll your shoulders back. Now bring your feet maybe a little bit closer to each other. Keep engaging the thigh muscle. Left hand dropped against your left thigh. Breathe in, right arm up. As you breathe out, lean to the side. Look straight or look up. Keep squeezing the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go. Right hand down. Breathe in, left arm up. Breathe out, side stretch other side. Give space to the side of the body. The belly button is still pointing straight. Come up, breathe in. Feet still parallel to each other. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Don't force on your back bend. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, bending your knees and walk your hands all the way forward until you reach your plank pose and straight away you drop your knees down. Look forward, shift more weight onto your left knee so you can step your right foot forwards, right to the edge of the mat so you have space, plenty of space for your abdomen. Look straight. Lean forth and back. Straighten a bit the front leg, bend a bit more the front leg. Notice where you feel the stretch. Observe your back toes, you can keep them tucked under or you can point them back. You're welcome to stay or you can drop your right elbow onto your right thigh to help you to come up. Breathe in, left arm up. Breathe out, stabilize your gaze. Maybe pushing a little bit your torso back away from the right knee. We're going to side stretch again. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slightly turning your torso over to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, drop your left hand down right underneath your left shoulder. Now bring your right hand onto your right knee, and as you exhale, press your right knee away from you. You can lift the inner part of the right foot, and you can gently turn your upper back, upper chest to the right side, look up or look back. You're not putting extra weight or pressure onto your right knee, you just help your right hip to open. Very nice. Look down, both hands onto the floor. Bend your right knee again. Breathe in, cat and cow a couple of times. Breathe out. Make sure the spine is soft and relaxed. Tuck your toes. Breathe in, lifting your hips, sit bones up. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Stay for 3 counts. Make sure the neck is soft. You have the same amount of weight and grounding through the left hand than on the right hand. On your next exhale, bend your knees, walk your hands back. Close to your ankles, breathe in, maybe hands onto your shin this time. Elevate your torso halfway up, breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, hands climb onto your legs. Come to your standing position, roll your shoulders back. Feel the energy, the warmth that you are creating in your body. Breathe in, reach your arms up, look in between your hands. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, bend your knees, walk your hands all the way forward until you reach your plank position. Straight away drop your knees down. More weight onto your right knee to step your left foot forward. Heel underneath your knee, maybe pointing your toes slightly out. Make sure this position is right, is spacious enough for you to rock forth and back. Now keep your hips as low as you wish without creating any pain. Elevate your left elbow onto your left thigh to lift the torso up, reaching your right arm up. Bring your oneness to the right side of the torso. Breathe in. As you breathe out, side stretch to the left side. It's like creating more space in between your right side ribs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop your right hand down, right underneath your right shoulder. Bring your left hand inside of your left knee. Push your knee away. Observe the inner side of the foot. Point or flex your back foot and gently twist your upper body to the left. Creating space for yourself, for the baby. And feeling good. Breathe out, look down, both hands down. Step your left knee back. Breathe in, knees up. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Pedal your legs, shake your head. Shake your hips. Don't make this down dog too serious. Make it yours. And when you're ready, step back from your hands until you find your feet. Breathe in, elevate yourself halfway up. Breathe out, forward fold. Let your neck be soft. Breathe in, come all the way up to your standing position. Turn yourself to any side of the mat. Find your breath. Connect with yourself. We're going to do the warrior one. Step forward to the front of your mat with your right foot. Step back with your left foot. Your left foot is tilted 45 degrees. Now, as you are pregnant, make sure that the space in between your feet is wider than your hips. Your hips bone should both be pointing straight to the front of the mat, and as you bend your right knee, make sure your right knee is not going ahead of the toes. So step your right foot a little bit more forward, Push your hips down, squaring the hips. Elongate the lower back, breathe in, reach your arms up, along your ears. Warrior one. You are grounded through both feet equally, so engage your back leg as well. Keep the legs exactly the same. Reach your arms back, interlace your fingers behind the back, extend your elbows. Now we just want to squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your heart up, and maybe look up to create an extra space for you from the front of the body, from your heart center. You can stay, or if you want, you can gaze forward and just lean halfway forward. Engage your legs. Breathe in, come up. Straighten the right leg. Switch to the other side, all right? Left foot point straight. Right foot 45 degrees. Square your hips, push your hips down. Check the distance in between your feet. Check the alignment of your front knee and your front heel. And when you're all set, arms up. Your palms are facing each other. You're welcome to stay here, or if you want, interlace your finger the other way, cross your fingers behind, bringing your arms long along your spine or away from the spine to create extra space for the front of the body. Breathe in. Bend your front knee a little bit more maybe. As you breathe out, look forward and maybe lean halfway forward. Press your shoulders back away from your ears. Breathe in, come up. And as you breathe out, stepping your feet together. We're going to do one more standing pose, a balancing one. As we know, as we are pregnant, heavier, the sense of gravity might be affected, so make it safe. Grab a chair, or you can practice next to a wall. We're going to do the eagle pose. When you do the eagle pose, you keep your hips square, you look straight. Eagle pose is good for the shoulders, for the hips, for the legs. So let's work on your arms first. You're going to reach your arms. I'm going to turn myself. You're going to reach your arms in front of you. Cross your elbows, right elbow under, left elbow on top. Wrap your arms until your hands are together, palms together. Otherwise, grab onto your wrist. If this is not accessible, hands together, squeeze your forearms together. The objective here is to spread out your shoulder blades. So lift your elbows slightly higher, so you want them aligned with your shoulders. Push them away from each other, and then bend your knees. You're welcome to stay here to just focus on your shoulders, which might be great for today. So check if that feels right for you. If you want to go further from your half chair pose, shift more weight onto your right foot, lift your left heel up, lift your left knee up, and cross. Left knee on top. You can stay there or double wrap, so your toes come behind your calf muscle. Then you can sit lower. Decide if you want to lean against the wall or slightly tilt your upper body forward. 3, 2, and 1. Uncross your legs first to make the practice safe. Unwrap your arms second to feel the space, the stretch within your shoulders. Breathe in, open your arms big. Breathe out, hands to your heart center. Other side, arms in front of you. Bend your elbows, this time bring your left elbow under, right elbow on top. Elbows away from each other. Make sure that your 10 fingers are pointing up. Roll your shoulders back, bend your knees. You're welcome to stay here, creating more space in between your shoulder blades. Or come into your full eagle pose, shift more weight to your left foot, lift your right heel, cross your right knee on top. Squeeze your thighs together. Sit lower, cross once or twice. Sit lower. Visualize your shoulder blades widening like angel wings. Stay for as long as you wish. When you have a good experience, just uncross and unwrap your arms and your legs. Breathe in. Big balloon breath. Breathe out. Hands to your heart center. Get to the back of your mat. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, bend your knees, walking all the way forward. One more time for the mini plank. Straight away, release your knees down. Open your knees wide as you wish, as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes together and sit down into your wide child pose. Let this pose be completely relaxing. Let your forehead rest against your mat. Let your neck soften. Let your belly soften as well. Stay for as long as you wish. You might want to pause the video. When you're ready to continue your practice, walk your hands back. Sit onto your mat first. And find your way to your lying down position. Lie down onto your mat, bending the knees. Ground your lower back down, press your shoulders down. And let's come into your happy baby pose. Kind of makes sense for prenatal yoga anyway. Happy baby pose, you are holding on to your big toes or you are holding on to your ankles, wherever you can hold your legs. Make sure that your heels are right on top of your knees and the sole of the feet are parallel to the sky. You're not lifting the hips at all, the lower back is grounded. And you gently use the strength of your arms and shoulders to push your knees down next to your armpits, next to your side ribs. You can stay or you can lean side to side. Press the four corners of your back against your mat as you come back to the center. Gently closing your eyes. Even soften your practice, let go of your hands and your feet. Let's drop your knees towards your left side and come to your final resting pose. I'm going to turn myself. As you drop your knees to the left side, make a pillow for yourself with your underarm. If you have bolster or block, you can elevate your upper thigh. If you have a pillow, you can place it right underneath the belly or right underneath the head. Make this Shavasana relaxing, comfortable. Give yourself time and space to finish your practice today. Relax in this pose for as long as you wish. Take care, mummies. Thank you for listening to this practice. Namaste. Breathe and smile.